Speaking of crazy, Fox Network is a nest, as is the Premier Radio Network and Fox Radio. These are the three major nests. Just like in, remember in Aliens, when Sigourney Weaver was walking around the abandoned mining camp or whatever the hell that was, and they finally found the nest of where these beasts were coming from. And, the queen monster had planted all these eggs. Remember that? Oh, God, that was horrifying. Wasn't that a scary movie? It really was. When aliens, Alien and then Aliens. I thought the second one was scarier than the first, frankly. But the nest that produces, or distributes, I should say, this right-wing drivel on America's talk radio and talk television networks, there are three. There's Fox Television, Fox Radio, and Premier Radio Networks. These are the three primary culprits, the ones who are poisoning the atmosphere in this country, the ones who hire people to protect corporate America, and at the same time are promoting race war, class war, ideological war. They want to see violence in the streets, and not just the people that do the talking and tell the lies, but the companies behind them, Fox, Premier, and Fox Radio and Fox Television and Premier. There's more. I think Salem Broadcasting is another one. There's several of them, but those are the three biggies. And they want blood in the streets because they know with blood in the streets, martial law will have to be declared, and then it will be fulfillment of their fondest wish. Once martial law is declared, then they can start screaming fascism and Nazism, and then the crazy people in this country with the guns will take to the street. You see where this is going? And meanwhile, the ones promoting all this violence and craziness will just float above all this, the multimillionaire right-wing talk show hosts, and just laugh their asses off. Look at that. Look at all the bloodshed. Oh, goddamn, we're powerful. But I digress. Fox News, not only do they hire and promote liars, as we know, every time a Republican opens his mouth, it is a lie. If it is somebody in Republican-controlled media, right-wing controlled media, it is a super lie. If it is a Republican or a right-winger in the House or the Senate, it is a massive lie, a sick, psychopathic lie. But Fox News took out a full-page newspaper ad in today's papers that falsely accused its competitors, including CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, of not covering last weekend's teabag circle jerk party in Washington, the protests in Washington. The ad across the headline is this: how did ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, and CNN miss this story? Well, the answer is they didn't. Nobody missed the story. CNN provided live coverage of the rally in Washington on Saturday. They sent more than a dozen personnel, including multiple camera crews, and the CNN Express bus to cover this bunch of cretins. Deputy Political Director for CNN, Paul Steinhauser, was live at Freedom Plaza. Correspondent Kate Baldwin reported live from the Capitol. Platform journalist Jim Spellman provided live hits all day after traveling for weeks on the Teabag Party Express bus. CNN correspondent Lisa DeHardens was live for CNN and CNN Radio from the National Mall. ABC referred Friday to a statement by Matt Kibbe, president of FreedomWorks, the group that organized the event, characterizing the network's coverage that day as fair and balanced. The rally story was featured on the network's morning shows, nightly news broadcasts, and extensive radio reporting and online. That's ABC. MSNBC also pointed to its own reporting. The network said in a statement, just like every other network mentioned in the ad, MSNBC covered last Saturday's protest. CBS detailed its coverage of the event in the statement issued this afternoon. Their statement included this comment. Quote, CBS News had multiple crews on site with our congressional correspondent Nancy Cordes reporting, the network said in a statement. It was the lead story on the CBS Evening News. CBS Radio News provided hourly reports during the day, and CBSNews.com had the story in its rotating lead all day. So not only does Fox News hire and promote liars to destroy America, people like Glenn Beck, who are promoting beatings, racial beatings, and murder, people like Bill O'Reilly, who are inspiring people to kill doctors. Not only has Fox News put out a whole cadre of people who are promoting violence and murder, insurrection, and treason, but the network itself will take out a full-page ad that is nothing but a goddamn lie. I mean, I don't watch Fox News, ever. And Saturday, I had people tell me all day long. When was it? Saturday the 12th? We were not here. Were we gone? Yeah, we were gone Saturday the 12th. Where were we on the 12th? In North Carolina? Where we stay up there, there's no television. We had NPR on during the day. NPR covered it. I saw video clips from CNN when we got back to Atlanta. All sorts of video clips. Now, if you go to MikeMalloy.com, I've put up a video clip put together. Well, the people who put it together will identify themselves before and after the clip. But you got to see this. Just go to MikeMalloy.com. It's right there. And it runs about 8 or 9 minutes. I don't care if you do it right now. I want you to see the kind of brain-dead morons that attended this thing and what they have to say in their own words. But as far as coverage is concerned, not only does Fox News hire people who lie professionally. That's why the bailout of all the advertisers at Glenn Beck's program is a joke. It's just a complete joke. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get down on colorofchange.org, but they didn't, if you really want to stop these Nazis, you have to get them to pull their advertising from the network. I mean, Fox News saw the removal of the ads from Glenn Beck's program as wonderful news, beautiful news. Because it meant that Glenn Beck, their new superstar, Bill O'Reilly, can go play with himself. Sean Hannity doesn't exist anymore. The only person at Fox News is Glenn Beck. So with all the news and noise about all these advertisers pulling out of Beck's program, I think only 2 pulled their ads completely from Fox. But everybody else just shifted the ad dollars from Beck's program to somebody else's program. Or the news shows, such as they are on Fox. So the whole thing about boycotting Glenn Beck is a joke. It means nothing. And that's a shame, because Color of Change really got some response from the advertisers. But the advertisers, being the lying sons of bitches that they are, so much of corporate America, they don't care. Somebody could get on the air and say MFer every 5 minutes, as long as it didn't violate broadcast standards and practices. They'd sponsor it. If hearing someone say MFer brought in 5 million listeners, are you kidding me? The advertisers would line up with their money in their hands to try to give it to the network putting that garbage out there. So the lies of the network are just blatant. And the advertisers, well, we don't advertise on Glenn Beck anymore. No, but you still advertise on Fox, which is the same thing.